Let's serve up a healthy meal because, well, quite frankly, we need it. Apparently less than 4% of us eat enough vegetables every day. Guilty, Your Honour? I'll put my hand up and declare that I'm guilty of this. We're a tad better when it comes to fruit, but we're still below the recommended levels of intake on a daily quota. So what can we do about it? Well, Dr. Yasmin Probst from the University of Wollongong. She likes her fruit and vegetables, and she's here to help. Hi, Yasmin.
Hi, Alan. How are you?
I hope you have 3 fruit and vegetables per day, do you?
I have many more than 3. I love my fruit and veg.
Do you? Good. Okay, well, we're talking to the well-qualified person. How much fruit and vegetables should we be eating then?
Well, an average adult should actually be having about 5 serves of vegetables and 2 serves of fruit each day, and it's slightly less for kids.
5 serves of vegetables per day?
Yep, that's right, yep. And 1 serve is only about half a cup of cooked veggie. It's
that's
not that hard.
That's what we need to drill down. You think 5 vegetables on a plate. There's no room for the meat, Yasmin. There's no room for the sausages.
You can always make room for it.
So how big are the serves we're talking about?
Yeah, it's only about half a cup of cooked veggies, or if you're having a salad, it's about 1 cup of the salad veg.
Okay.
So it's really quite straightforward. If you have, half a cup of peas, there's already 1 serve ticked off.
Yeah, so it is quite doable. Why the research being conducted, why aren't we eating enough? Is it simply we don't have time or we don't realise how important it is?
It's been a bit of a challenge for a number of decades, actually, the fruit and veg serves. I actually think it may be that we need to take things back to basics, so reminding people of where fruit and veg even come from and how to cook them again, because everyone's busy these days and, the convenience factor is definitely key for a lot of people who are busy working. But if we can try and find that space to recreate those basic skills of how do we cook something and how do we even maybe plant some fruit and veg in our garden, I think that's a really good starting point.
Is there a must-have list? I mean, look, I'm from the generation brought up on meat and 3 veg, literally.
Yep.
Every single night there was meat and 3 veg. Obviously, we weren't hitting our target of 5 vegetables. Is there a list, though, of 5 we should be having all the time?
Not necessarily. It's more about having a variety.
Yeah.
So if we think about the rainbow, for example, and trying to aim for having a rainbow on your plate when you're having your dinner or when you're having your lunch even. So lots of different colours, which mean you're getting lots of different vegetables in there as well.
Oh, look, I've got something.
Different nutrients.
I've got something exactly along those lines here.
Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue.
There you go.
There we go.
I love this idea. You made this suggestion in an article you did for the conversation.
That's right.
Plug the rainbow for the kids, because one of my questions was, if we adults aren't getting it, how the hell are we going to get our kids to actually eat properly? And this is a great idea. Plug the colours of the rainbow.
Yeah, it's a nice little idea. You can do lots of things with the rainbow. You can create little theme days for the kids. Like I know when my boys were younger, we used to have, dinosaur vegetables. So our broccoli and our cauliflower with the dinosaur trees and so on. So different colours can really help to create those or pull out those creative aspects for kids, which is a really good starting point. Even drawing on little theme days and going shopping together and picking some different fruits and vegetables each time that either the parents or even the children are not aware of.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Start.
Yeah, take the kids shopping and let them see what's on display at the fruit and veggie shop. Yeah.
As stressful as it can be, yes, it's definitely a good thing to do with them.
What about the idea, and I really like this one, of getting the kids to actually help grow food? So you don't have to have, 5 acres of veggie patch in the backyard. You can just have a raised garden bed and be growing a few, can't you? But get the kids
That's right.
involved. That's going to engage them more, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Just start with something really simple, something easy to grow. Strawberries are a nice, easy one in the summertime. They grow like crazy, and kids love picking their strawberries. But even at the moment, we're going into planting season for pumpkins. So, pumpkin seeds grow quite rapidly,
Yep.
even though you do need a little bit more space. But herbs are a nice, easy one for your windowsill. Lots of things for kids to try. And when they see the plants starting to grow, they get quite excited, and particularly then when you can harvest and add it into your cooking as well.
And really, let's face it, most veggies are pretty easy. I mean, anyone can grow a pumpkin.
Yeah, exactly.
Even I can grow
exactly.
a pumpkin.
And so can I, so it's really not that difficult.
Yeah. What about when we actually get to dining? getting the kids to eat I mean, how many times have we been sitting there at the table waiting for, number two to clear his plate? We are not leaving this table until you clear your plate. And the broccoli is left every single time. Or in our case, it's the cauliflower. My kids don't like cauliflower. But sitting down and having a meal around a table as opposed to sitting and watching the television?
That's right, yes. Bringing it back to what we used to do. Because, again, like I was saying, people have busy lives and working all the time. There's a lot of movement towards not sitting in together as a family at dinner time and, not talking through the day and so on. Just simple little routines that can make a big difference. But, yes, I know I've got my number 3. He's actually my slow one. And it can actually mean, you might need 5 to 10 attempts at a particular fruit or vegetable that is not necessarily preferred from the beginning, but slowly, and they will get there.
Yeah. Now, all right, vegetables. What about fruit then? I think we're better on the statistics, aren't we? We consume more fruit, but we're still below what we should be having. What's on that must-do list as well, as far as fruit's concerned? Is it an apple a day?
Well, you could almost start with the apple a day. That's not a bad idea, particularly at the moment they're in season. But the fruit serves, we're definitely reaching those a lot more easily, particularly here in Australia when we've got so many options available to us. Similar sort of routine though, aiming for different colours if we can. And fruit tends to be a little bit more convenient. It almost comes in its own little packet there, so it's wrapped up and ready to go. And, you can peel your banana and it's fresh and ready and gives you all those nutrition that you need.
I often used to be fascinated when my kids were at primary school, how many kids actually had an apple in their lunchbox, but it'd be already cut up for them and wrapped in Glad wrap. Hello? How about just eating the apple as it comes off the tree? Because a lot of the goodness is in the skin anyway, isn't it?
That's right, yes. A lot of people tend to forget that when they're juicing their fruit and so on, that we are missing out on all of those important fibres that the fruit really provides for us. So that complex collection of nutrients in there in its natural form definitely provides most benefit for us.
Okay, so more fruit, more vegetables. What was it? Five vegetables a day? So 5 serves a day?
That's right, 5 veggies, yes, and 2 fruits.
And 2 fruits, okay. So a banana and an apple a day. Tick, tick.
Yep, easily done.
Yeah, excellent. Follow the colours of the rainbow. What do we have? What do we have for purple though? Do we have to have beetroot every night?
Not necessarily.
Sorry, that was a curveball I just threw in there. Just came to
I do love my beetroot though.
Yeah, I do too. Actually, I love it. But the big thing to end on here, Yasmin, is set an example to the kids. Yes.
That's right, yes, definitely. Set the example for the kids. They know, there's someone trying to do a sneaky in the house and they're trying to not eat their vegetables. The kids catch on quite quickly and they'll follow that same pattern. So, set the example right from the get-go and that's when you'll have less challenges, I guess, in terms of those attempts that you need with the kids and trying new foods.
Fantastic. Thanks. Really good advice. Dr. Yasmin Probst from the University of Wollongong. I'll let you go to your salad and have lunch now, to the salad bar. Right. Good on you, Yasmin. Hey, have you got a secret, or did you have a secret when your kids were younger to get them to eat their veggies and their fruit during the day? Mine failed, all of my secrets, so I'd like some advice on this one. It's a little bit too late. My kids are teenagers now. But did you have a secret? How did you get your kids to eat their veggies? It's one of life's big challenges as a parent, isn't it? But good advice there from Yasmin and the rainbow. Well, that's a really good idea, isn't it?
Red and yellow and